What's up, guys? Paul Wolff here, back here with the Can-Am Crandon. We'll just start right into it. I got a lot on this one too. So I went up to Crandon. Car has been feeling phenomenal lately. Really been working good. And we got up there, set up, went out, practiced. Had Wayne there helping me with shocks. Got the car dialed in really quickly. Actually, I was almost surprised how fast we got the car dialed in and working. Went right into qualifying. I was able to qualify first in both classes that we ran. So we ran an open UTV class, and then we ran the Pro Mod class, which we always run. And we were able to qualify first in both classes. And then going into race week, we come out and the open class was always first. So we raced open and stock together, and then they raced Pro Mod by itself because of class sizes. So we come out in the open and stock class, and we won our heat race, which was our Crandon World Cup race in the UTV. We were able to come out and win that, and we were really running some fast lap times, me and the other open class guys. It was to me it was a good race. I was able to come out on top. I always like that, obviously. And then we turned around. I went and lined right back up immediately to run the Pro Mod race immediately afterwards. Come out, Kyle got the whole shot on me. We come through the first rock garden. I was able to pass him. I think I had a little better setup in the car than he did. I could carry about, I'd say probably 10 mile an hour faster in the rocks than he could. So I was passing him right back in the rocks after he had the whole shot. We went into the next turn, which is the gravel pit turn, and they watered the track in between the UTV races. So they just watered the gravel pit turn. There's a bunch of water on the ground and mud, which is really slick on a short course. I think I tiptoed in a little more, and he tried to slide in behind me. I don't know if he didn't see the water or didn't realize it was that wet. And when he slid in, he slid right up into the back of my car and took out the rear tires on the back of my car. And so first lap, I was pretty much out of it. I killed, I think it was the back left tire, I believe he killed. And so I tried to run the car with the back left flat, still in front of him. But we went to the next rock garden, and when you have a flat tire on the back of the car won't track straight through the rocks. It'll track offset, and that exposes the rest of the car to rocks really bad. So you can't hold your line. The back of the car stepped out. And in the process, I ended up breaking the other tire, killing it. And so I ended up with 2 flat tires right away, and just called it. I just pulled off to the side and stopped. There was no point in destroying the car. I knew I had a really fast car, so I didn't want to hurt it. So I just pulled over and stopped. Ended up not doing obviously good in that heat. And so we come around to race mains Saturday in the open class in stock. I had qualified on the pole, and won my heat race. So started on the front row, took off. I believe I took off with a whole shot right away. Battled with Tyler Gibbs a little bit. Me and him swapped once or twice in positions, and then I was able to get around him and get away from him, and ended up winning that class. Awesome race again. But then the next race, I had to start in the very back. I had to start pretty much dead last. We took off. Didn't have a very good hole shot at all. Obviously starting third row, I got caught up in a bunch of traffic. Fought my way all the way up to 6th place. Again, I was just pushing the car really hard in traffic. I had to slow down in spots where I was fast, and then I had to really push the car hard in other spots that I didn't think were really good ideas, but I just didn't have a choice. And ended up finally somewhere around lap, I think 4 or 5, I ended up breaking a front of the car, break a rim and a tire, hit a rock in a bad line and broke the front of the car. Again, it's just one of them deals. I was pushing through traffic and dust and doing things I really knew I shouldn't be doing, but I just wanted to get to the front. So when you start that far back, you just have to do stuff. You have to take bad lines. And ended up just pulling over and stopping. I didn't want to create more damage to the car, being that I knew I had a really fast car and the car's working so well. I didn't see any reason in causing more damage to the car and potentially hurting myself for following races. So we just pulled over the side and stopped, and got to watch a really entertaining race, a really good race. watched a good battle, watched one of my good friends, Travis Zollinger, get the win. He had an awesome race in his Can-Am. Really happy for him, and ended up just going with that. Really happy with the car, really happy with Wayne. Again, we had the only guy that had a faster lap than us was Travis. So we had the second fastest lap in the UTVs. So I think we proved that we had a really good car, a really fast car with that. Hats off to Travis. I was really happy for him, and he did a really good job. Again, these Can-Ams are hard to beat, and Wayne helped me with this car, did a phenomenal job. RCVs, HCR, all that stuff held up great. Nitto tires worked great. Raceline wheels worked great. Everything on the whole car worked phenomenally. Just you hit some stuff out there at Crandon. You're hitting big rocks. You're talking rocks that are knee high, and if you're hitting them, we're hitting them at 30, 40 mile an hour. Something's going to eventually give up. It's just such a hard hit on the car. But the car took it phenomenally well. Really happy with how everything turned out, how it worked out. Again, wish I could have started towards the front row in that Pro Mod race, but man, the open race, we proved that we were dominant and proved we had a fast car. So I think we said enough with that race.